Friends, although it's been many years since I've played for Snaps, 62 years to be exact, the memories are still rather vivid. Today's youth have a great advantage over what we had. They play organized sports from a very early age, and by the time they get to high school, they've earned 4 or 5 awards. We picked up games and played in the streets or some vacant lot. In my case, it was a vacant lot on 3rd Avenue and 21st Street. We called it the Commons. Snaps got his nickname, I understand, from losing his temper. Now, I never experienced that with Snaps, but there was one time that he might have snapped. We had this tackle by the name of Ernie. Ernie liked to go hunting on Saturday mornings. Now, during those years, we played our football games on Saturday afternoon. Snaps found out about it, said, "Ernie, I don't want you going hunting on Saturdays anymore." Ernie agreed that he wouldn't. 2 weeks later, Snaps found out that Ernie was in the woods again. Now he snapped. He was furious. "Ernie, I thought we agreed that you weren't going hunting on Saturdays anymore." He said, "Honest to God, Snaps, I wasn't hunting. I just went along with the guys." What kind of a coach was Snaps? Snaps was demanding. He constantly urging you to do your very best, not only on the football field, but in the classroom as well. He was a motivator, but I believe most of all, his biggest asset was his ability to get along with his ball players. We all loved Snaps, and we played very hard to please Snaps. Snaps obviously was a successful coach. He had many outstanding teams. Are you hearing me? During my 3 years with Snaps, we won 29 games and lost but 4. My junior year, we were undefeated. One other outstanding quality that Snaps had was his consideration of his opponents. I never saw Snaps run up the score needlessly on the weaker teams. He substituted freely, and many times the first unit would only play a half of the game. Now, of all the games that we played, that Altoona was participated in, I believe the one that bothered Snaps the most was the one against Wimber. Wimber brought this team to town. They were big. They were rough and they were mean. They knocked 4 of our boys out of the game. Snaps later found out that many of the boys were overage. It was a case of men playing against boys. Now, on a personal note, one of the players knocked out was the punter. Snaps sent in word that I was to punt. Well, I never punted in a game before. I never practiced punting, so I kicked the ball and went straight up in the air, and when it landed, it started rolling backwards. Now you can imagine my embarrassment when I read the papers on Monday. Georgiana's kick lost 5 yards. To me, Snaps personified what Altoona High School stood for, not only in sports but in life. He always had the best interest of his players at heart. He was dedicated and worked hard to help his young players to become men and to accept responsibilities. Altoona High School, many of us owe much to the Altoona High School sports programs and the good and caring coaches provided us. The Snaps Emanuels, the Kenny Bay Shores, and the Dick Bartholomews, all great coaches. But for us, a great, great era to play in. Yes, most definitely, Snaps has earned the right to be in the Blair County Hall of Fame. It is my pleasure to present Snaps' award to his nephew, Jack Emanuel. Thank you.